Oh my gosh. Opened it for the light. It's bright out. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. If you're new here, my name is Elena. I'm a homeschooling mama to 3 kiddos, and here on the channel we talk about everything from homeschooling to homemaking, all the things in between. Today, as you can see from the title, we're going thrifting. Let's go see what we can find. My goals are twofold. I'm not sure if we'll make 2 videos out of this or just the one, but I am going to look for some clothes for a winter wardrobe. My goal is to not look like a marshmallow, but be warm for the winter. So, you know, I'm still learning what real winter is. And then my second one is to keep an eye out for, we're doing some sibling Christmas shopping. So let's go get these things done, see what we can find. Yeah, and just have a great day. We're at our second stop. I wasn't sure we were going to make it. The first stop was a little bumpy, but that's to be expected when you go to stores with kids. That happens. So it's okay. We're going to do another stop. I know I've said this in some of my other videos, but in case you have a Savers near you and you're not familiar, you bring in donations. They usually give you, you can get your tax deduction receipt or something. I don't know what it's called, something like that. But you also get a coupon for 20% off. So we did bring bags so that and boxes of donations so we could take that in. And now we're gonna try again. And hopefully this time goes a little smidge smoother. Let's go check it out. Okay, we are back. We ended up going to 2 thrift stores and found quite a few things. Some stuff definitely, I'm tired, not on the list. And this is going to kind of be all over. I'm going to try to keep the gifts to the end. I'm going to try. Let's just get into it. I didn't separate which was from which thrift store. I just put it all together in the car and brought it home. So we'll start with the game. We like to purchase games at the thrift store, and we'll kind of thumb through them to see if all the pieces are there, because some thrift stores are better than others about making sure pieces are there. Some I've noticed just put them out, they don't care, but this thrift store, Savers in particular, I find we have pretty good luck. They will rub around the box together. We have our box to show you. They put a rubber band around the box, I guess to encourage and to keep it all together. But also, I think it would depend on the time of day you go as well. So one of the games we got is this Monsters, Inc. Life. My kids have been playing the game of Life and then, and sort of enjoying it. It is kind of a lot for my youngest, but he still wants to participate and play. And so when we saw this version, we just thought this would be super fun for him. This was $4.49. The color was not blue, so it was not on sale. But we took a look inside and most of the pieces are there. We didn't count all the cards, but like as far as the big components of it, it's all there. And so I think he's gonna have a fun time trying to play this with his brother and sister. They also got one of these fishing games where you know, it moves around and the fish chomp and then you try to catch it. This was one of the games that I played as a child, and I mentioned it to my kids, and so they had to get this one. We do have another version of this. It is like a Buzz Lightyear alien one, but I think we're gonna go ahead and let that one go because that one was really hard to pull them out. Like even when you had the little aliens and their claws, not fishing hooks, but they were kind of hard to get out. So I think we may pass that on to someone who may have better luck with it. This one was $2.49, and my oldest said that it is missing, I think, 2 fish. So, but for $2.50, there was enough fish there for us to play the game. Another game that they saw, this was fun. So this one is called Shark Bite, and we actually saw this at another thrift store, but it was missing too many of the pieces, and so we put it back, and they were kind of bummed about it. So they were excited that they found it at this one. This one was $3.49, and they kind of counted it out and make sure the little shark head works. It says snag the fish and be the winner, but if the shark jumps, you'll be his dinner. So they got that, and they also got this other game. I'll show her a clip because they could not wait to play with it. It's called Rattlesnake Jake, and it's another kind of same type of game where you are playing against the little machine and it'll snap at you, but you don't know who it's going to snap at. And so they're very excited to get this, and they came in and started playing right away. So as far as games go, I think that was it. Oof. Let me get a drink of water. It was a long day for us. We are not usually out and about that long, but it was fun. Let me show you the clothes that I picked up for my kiddos, because I did get a couple of clothes for them. I did get some for me for the, I don't know if I'm calling it a winter capsule wardrobe or if just my goal not to look like a marshmallow this winter, but that video will come out and I'll share what I got for me in that one. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you are and that you have the notifications on when new videos pop up so you don't miss that. It really does help me and our channel so much when you hit the subscribe button or when you hit the like button on the videos. It really helps us, not to mention me and the kids just get crazy and we're like, yay, someone liked us. Anyways, let's get back to the clothing. I found, it's getting really cold and my daughter doesn't have that many sweatshirts. So we found this really cute little one. I'm sorry, it's kind of a weird angle here. This cute little sweater. These are like little fuzz here. And then the kitty on the front is as well. But this one, like it's pockets. It's like a little hoodie without the hood. So she thought it was cute. This was $2.49. It is Cat and Jack, so the Target brand. I think that's what that is. That's where I seen Cat and Jack. And then she also found another hoodie, just a bright pink one. And this one, it's just got on the edge of the hoodie here on the pocket, like a little satin type deal. Not satin. Silk? No, silk is bougier than satin. It's like a, you know, a different fabric. Anyways, we got this one too. This one was $2.49 as well. Found them. I got a pair of just little blue sweatpants for my son. They just little pockets, and these were $2.99. He's big on comfort pants. I mean, aren't we all? But he's at an age where he can still get away with it, so we let him. So I purchased those for him, and then I found some snow pants for the kids as well, which was great because I'm pretty sure they'll have outgrown the ones from last year. So we found some. Yellow was the color of the day, so these we actually paid like about $5 for, but they're just plain black snow pants. Champion is the name brand if you're interested, but they looked in really good condition, and I know we'll get great use out of them. They're just plain black. They'll fit either of my littles really. And then my oldest son, he just grabbed 2 long sleeve shirts. One says, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. Just a regular long sleeve shirt. He doesn't have too many t-shirts, too many, we don't have a really great buildup of winter clothes. So I'm trying to slowly get us there. So this was marked $7.99, but again, it was the half off color. And then this shirt was marked $3.99. It was not half off, and it just has a little, you know, red truck with a Christmas tree on it too, and it was another long sleeve one. So we bought that for him as well. Okay, another one of our favorites, if you've ever seen any of our other thrift with us, is books. We always end up getting books there. We try to go through our books and like donate, but it doesn't always happen. We usually end up with way more. It's just, they're books. How is it? It's hard to say now. So let me show you the ones that were not gifts. We did go to the thrift store in order to look for sibling gifts, and they ended up just picking out mostly books for one another. Actually, all books, I think, for one another. They didn't find any toys or anything like that that they wanted to pick up that were not a gift. We probably could have done some of the games as gifts, but it was too hard to try to hide that while we were all together. What I did, though, in case you're curious how we hid about, was that I let them know we were going shopping for one another, and then if we said, turn your face, they needed to turn their face and keep their hand on the cart, because I'm that mom where I try not to let my kids wander off and do that thing. I'm very like mama hen with them. So they needed to either just like turn their face, and we brought reusable bags and I put it in there and then closed it up. And then they just knew not to look in there while we were walking around. And that's kind of how we hid the books from one another, or if we were going to pick up anything else. That was the game plan, but they ended up just getting books. These books here were not presents. These were just books that we picked up. The first one we got, my daughter saw. She's been reading these little, I don't even know what they're called, but this one's called Magic Puppy, but they have other ones on the back about little animals and just, I guess, their adventures. And she has a couple of other ones that she actually found at a thrift store and really liked. So she picked this one up. At Savers, the books are buy 4, get 1 free. So we always try to number up our books that way. I found this one, The Book of Virtues, The Treasury of Great Moral Stories. I don't think that I have this. It was $4.99, but this is supposed to be a really great book to have on hand. she's big. I mean, she is thick, but it's a collection of stories. It's not just one. And so the title rang a bell. The front page, it looks like, is ripped here, but that's just the title page, I think, or maybe the dedication page. But the rest of the book is in really great condition. So there's not any writing and stuff in here that I can see. So I picked it up anyways to have on hand, and then I'm gonna do a little bit more looking into this and seeing which stories maybe we want to read aloud. So I grabbed this one for us to have as a family. The other thing that I got was this great thumbprint drawing book. We do have, I think we have one or two other books similar to this, and these are so cute. What you do is it shows you how to take your thumbprint. Here's a little spider. So you have the kids do their thumbprint, and then they can make little pictures out of their thumbprints. And it's a fun little afternoon, or not afternoon, really, you can do it whenever, but it's just a fun little thing for them to do together. Here's some more examples on the front of the page here, but just a little arts and crafts thing that they can do together. And so youngest said we didn't have that version or that particular book, so we grabbed that one. My daughter used to be a big fan of Fancy Nancy, and so this one she just thought was so fun. Fancy Nancy's favorite fancy words, from accessories to zany, and it goes through the alphabet naming fancy words like excursion, a special trip, and fiasco, a big flop, a disaster. And so she just thought that was a fun one, and she picked this one up too. This one was $1.29 and it was half off, so that's why we went ahead and we let her have that. The Bernstein Bears 5-minute inspirational stories. At this particular store, there were a lot of these 5-minute stories, but this one I was so excited to find. I really love the Bernstein Bears. I used to read them a lot as a child, and so they're really nostalgic for me, and I'd buy a lot of them for the kids to do read-alouds together, or just to snuggle up and read. And so these were inspirational stories. They have the Bernstein Bears, God Loves You, They Say Their Prayers, Love Their Neighbor, Faithful Friends, Forgiving Tree, The Biggest Brag, The Gift of Courage, Blessed Are the Peacemakers, Get Involved, Gossip Gang, God Bless Our Home, and Here's the Church, Here's the Sequel. And so I'm really happy to have this collection all in one book. So we picked that up as well. My oldest wants to pick this up and put this in the cart. Minecraft the Island. I know that he collects a lot of Minecraft books, so there's this. My youngest does have a Leapfrog pen, and he loves it. It works so well for him. And so we found a Leapfrog book there. It does have, like, I think one ripped page in it. The front here was a little ripped, but the rest of it was in good condition. And so you use the little Leapfrog pen, and they have different things you can do on it, and the pen will talk to you. You do have to go on and download onto the pen. Oh, there is a couple more pages. I don't think he noticed that were ripped in the corner, but I don't think that will change the game. But you do have to go on and download the game, but usually, or download the audio application from the website. But I think the ones that we have, they were part of the free books, or once you scanned the book with the pen or something like that, it worked. I haven't done it for a while, clearly, but we picked up this one as well. And then I picked this one up for them. We have How Do Dinosaurs Say Goodnight, and I really like that book. And we found How Do Dinosaurs Say Happy Hanukkah. And this was another one that was half off, so $1.29, and then it was half off of that. But I thought that this would be great and fun to have in our collection, especially with Christmas and Hanukkah coming up, just to kind of help my kids understand the difference, my littles. My youngest picked up a DVD, Home on the Range. He really likes this movie, and the DVD looked to be in good condition, so we purchased this one as well. Okay, let's get to the sibling gifts. I don't have them in any particular order because, like I said, I just put them all in one bag, but as I pick them up, I will try to remember who picked it for whom, and I probably should add a sticky note on it for myself because that's going to be important come time to wrap. So the first one, I think my oldest found for my youngest. It is a Captain Underpants book. He knows, he has another one in the series. Is this fine literature? Absolutely not. But does it get my kids reading together? Yes. So I'm here for it. Another one for my youngest, this one from my daughter, was Happy Birthday Bad Kitty. This is another one that they will read together. And so I think this was kind of a let's add it to our collection, but I'm going to gift it to you in present. But again, not super fine literature, but it gets the kiddos reading, and better yet, it even gets them spending time together. So for me, that's fantastic. This one I think I may just give to all of them to have together. They collect some of the old world record books because they're just kind of fun to look at, and they'll go back and look at them together and laugh and stuff. And this one is actually from 2017, but this is blockbusters. So movies, all the red carpet records from your most liked movies, music, social media, TV shows, books, and beyond. And so I thought this would be a neat and fun book for them to look through together. These I've not yet decided. This also was something that I put in the bag for them, but I've not yet decided who these will go to yet, because they all enjoy them. So maybe I'll just put them all together and put them for kids. But I found one of these minifigures, Lego. This one is Heroes into Battle, and it has some stickers into it. And usually when you find these books, the stickers are completely gone. But this book had most of the stickers still in them. And I say most because I'm sure there are a couple that are missing, but there was a heck of a lot more than what was missing. So I thought that would be a great find, and that they would enjoy playing with these and looking through them. So those are the stickers, but inside it just has the little figurines and little tidbits about it. So I found that one, and then we also found this one. This is just the Ultimate Collection. And this one also had stickers in it. And like I said, there are some that are missing, but I mean, there's a lot that are still there. And so these were $2 each. And I thought that that would just be a fun thing for them. My youngest ended up picking this out for his sister. I think he just, as soon as we got there, they were like picking up stuff off the shelf for one another. And he thought she would enjoy it. She doesn't typically read these types, but I think that his heart and where it was at, she may sit down and go ahead and read a couple, especially with him. So these are Princess Adventure stories, and these are similar to the 5-minute ones where they have just the different stories in there. And so I think they'll have a good time looking at that together. I really like when you can see their heart for one another, especially in things like this. It doesn't have to be gift giving, but just those last couple of Christmases, it's been really important for me not to pick out gifts from each other to each other. Last year I had them make stuff for one another, and so I think we may do that as well to go with some of this, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but this is a good start, and I thought the thrift store would be a good start too, because they are going to work off the money to purchase this stuff, and then we'll put together and see if, you know, we want to go get any stocking stuffers or anything like that too, or they just want to do this. That's totally fine. But I just really like seeing their heart in it. It was a lot of fun watching them pick out stuff for each other and get so excited when they found something they thought that their sibling would like. This one my daughter found for my oldest. So again, another world record. This one is from 2009, and it says with all new 3D photography. So she grabbed this one for him. Like I said, they just are having fun. It's really neat to see that they don't mind that they're the older years, and that they can still thoroughly enjoy the books. My oldest picked these two out for his younger brother. So Spider-Man is a big hit with my youngest, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We found this little board book as well. This, my youngest is older, but he is on the spectrum and really rough on his books. So these little books are great for us to have like in the car for him, because it can handle the rough and tough and being thrown around and things like that. So even though it may be younger, seem like a younger age range for it, these are really great for us to keep thrown in a purse or thrown in a backpack for a busy book or something like that for him to look at. So we do really still enjoy getting these smaller type books for him. So he picked out these for him, and then he also found this for his sister. She is very into this series, and she doesn't have this particular one yet, so we were excited to find that one for her. But that is it. That is all that we picked up. I mean, it is kind of a lot. So we have lots to put away, not to mention we're still unpacking What was I thinking? I don't know. But it's done, and I'm glad that we went. The kids had a great time together. They had a great day. I hope you had a great time watching this video. If you did, would you be sure to give it a thumbs up? Like I said, it really, really helps our little channel when you do that. And if you're not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. More importantly, if you haven't heard, or if you just need to be reminded, may I be the one to tell you that you are deeply and truly loved and so, so appreciated. I truly, truly, I know I say this and everyone, but I truly appreciate you taking your time out and spending it with me. We have a blast making the videos for you. The kids have a blast watching Mommy just kind of follow a little dream of hers, and I couldn't do this if you weren't here on the other side to spend it with me. So thank you so, so much. I hope you had a great time. Hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, week, month, year. Thanks so much for watching.